Hey guys, Adam Hart here. Here's how to get to Karak, the map location, and a simple key. So from Bellheart, just to give you guys an idea where we're going to go to the left into Shellwood, and into Blast's Steps, and then Karak up there. So, from Bellheart, this is where we're going to go. So start with Bellheart with me, and we're going to go to the left. And keep going to the left, we'll get to Shellwood. Alright, into the next room, go over the elevator. Keep heading all the way to the left. Right there is a map location for Chakra. Just keep heading through the rooms here. And right there, that big column, that's where we're going to go up, and we're going to get to Blast's Steps. And then the place after that is Karak. Head up the wall here, jump to the right. Just time your jump because of this guy, so I just took him out. And onto this, onto the wall. And up these. I've said it a lot in my videos, but I'll say it again. I'm using Reaper Crest to make all this platforming easier. So if you guys want Reaper Crest, which I highly recommend, especially for Shellwood, then pick that up on the left side of Greymoor. It's on the far left side of Greymoor. And there we are on the map, by the way. I'm going to go to the right and just show you guys really quick an old bell. You need to find 5 of these to open the Citadel door to get into Act 2. So that's also how to get to Act 2. At the top of Blast's Steps, you would go right all the way, and you would get to a door. And that's where you fight the last judge, and then you get into Act 2. And once you beat the last judge, Morwing shows up at Morwing's spot where you guys can fight him. In case any of you guys are missing Morwing, which happens when you finish the Lost Flea's wish. That's why he went away, by the way. Once you finish that wish, it makes Morwing disappear. So you guys will also get Morwing to come back by doing that. So now we are in Blast's Steps. And head to the right. And I like to wait for those guys to jump over me, and then I go under them. And go to the far left of the room. So just think far left when you're in this location. But once you get there, you are good to go. You're high enough to get over onto all these platforms here. Hit that bell, hit the second bell, and then drop down right when you see the first gap. So, see how I waited for him to jump for me? I like to do that with that guy. And then jump down here, hit the switch, just to open up that shortcut for later. Head back up. And head to the right. And now we are coming up on Chakra's map location pretty soon. And there we go. Chakra's ring's on the floor. There's the Blast's Steps map location. And that's where Chakra normally shows up. If she's gone for you, remember to hit a ring in the bottom right side of Bone Bottom to make her show up, and eventually she goes to the right side of Bellheart, where you can then find her and buy missing maps from her too, once you beat the Widow. Okay, we're gonna time our jump over to the left, and when the wind stops, we're gonna head over. And wait for him to jump, and then go. After making it up that wall, head over here. Just watch out for that other guy that throws beads at you. And onto these 2 bells. Alright, there we go. Next room. Here, just make your way up. This part's pretty straightforward, not too hard. Gonna head on this wall here. Just wait for that wind, in case it's blowing. And then head to the left. And then go right onto this. And jump onto the next one over there. And onto that wall on the right side and up here. And you guys are good to go. We are now at a fast travel. So once we make it to the top, toward the right side is the Citadel, but we're going to go left. And hit this bench. And get that fast travel. Then we're going to head back to the right. And this is how to get to Act 2, by the way. So once we go to the right here, that's how to get to Act 2. That's how to get to the Citadel. Now from this fast travel, here's how to get to Sands of Karak. So we're going to go back the way we came. So we're going to drop down here, but this time we're going to float down onto the left side. And that little opening is where you go into Sands of Karak. That is where you guys will find a boss as well, and a needle strike skill. And then we're going to get to Sands of Karak. So float down. Once you see that blue sign, that's your cue to go in and go to the left here. And we're at the boss fight. Great conch flies. So keep going to the left. And you guys have a boss fight. Once you beat them, you can keep going to the left. This door opens up. And you can get Needle Strike at the top of this area, but you guys will need the Harpoon skill to get all the way into Sands of Karak. So jump onto these here, and jump onto this. Keep making your way all the way to the left side, and eventually you guys can hit some balloons and make your way up. So keep going to the left here, and now make your way to the right. Hit that little balloon, float over to the right side, and now you guys can talk to this guy inside, who will, there's the map location for him, who will give you the Needle Strike skill. So after you get the Needle Strike skill, head back out, and now we're going to go to the left using that Harpoon skill. Go all the way to the left and onto here, and then go to the right, float, and then hit a Harpoon. So head up that wall as high as you can, float, hit a Harpoon. To make it to this wall, float, and use a Harpoon as well. For this part, as soon as you hit this wall, float, and then use the Harpoon. And then get back to the wall, and then Harpoon onto this, and make your way up to the left side. Alright, this part's a little tricky because of a bug on the right side of the wall. So head to the left first, and then go to the right using the Harpoon skill. Jump onto this, and then just watch out for that bug here. Right when he starts going up, Harpoon over to the left and do a downward hit to hit the spikes. Just use a Harpoon to pull yourself to the left, and then do a downward hit, preferably with Reaper Crust. And that's how you guys get to Sands of Karak. Now I'm going to show you guys the map location for Sands of Karak, and I'll show you guys how to get the simple key, which should be your third one at this point. Because you got the first at the Peb Shop, and you got the second in Sanders Road, and now here's your third one. So for this bit, you want to hit these yellow balls, and that's going to sprout these out. And you can also use those bugs at the beginning to propel yourself into the air and give you a nice start. This one spreads left and right. Go to the right, and onto this, and onto that wall. Hit that one, just hit the second one, just play it safe, and float down to this one. Watch out for that guy, he almost hit me. After you kill this guy, which I think you guys should do, well, actually you could use him to prop yourself up. You could hit him to get yourself up in the air. You're going to go all the way to the right side and hit that. Now I died there, which actually bought me more time, so you guys could die on purpose there if you don't have many rosaries and you're willing to lose them. But hit that one, go to this wall, go to that, go to this, and go up here. So this section, it's not as bad as it seems, but that last one is definitely the hardest bit. Now, if I were to keep going to the right there, that's how you guys get to the simple key. I think it's more important to get a map location though, so let's get that map first. So head to the left side, and there you go. Chakra's rings are on the floor, and she's over here. So that's how you get this Sands of Karak map. And I'm going to walk you guys through getting the simple key. And just to ease your mind, guys, just to relax you guys, it's just a straight line to that simple key. So there we are on the map. There's Chakra's map location. And that bottom silhouette tunnel going to the right side, that's the one we're going to take. So the very bottom right path. So go back over, and then drop down. And just watch out when you're sprinting, because you can accidentally bump into those spikes. Now there is another one of these. This one is not hard though. Just jump onto that, hit this, land on that. Do the same thing there. Okay, we hit the next ball. These are not as bad as the previous ones, don't worry guys. And if you want, you can just hit that bug when you get over to him. This is why I really love the Reaper Crest here. I hit this wall, but there's nothing behind it though. It's just a bug back here. And I hit that. And you know what? Actually hit that wall so you can use that bug to get yourself higher in the air, like I've been saying. And head on to that wall, and then harpoon over to the right. And then you don't need to hit that ball up there. Just keep going to the right. And now it's smooth sailing. Now you just need to watch out for running into that right there. And one at the very end. Hit the button. Yeah, maybe it's not smooth sailing. Or at least for me it wasn't. There's 2 bugs that show up here. Just keep running. I didn't have to fight them. And you guys are done. Hit that one. And that's how you guys... Yeah, I almost died there. I had 1 HP. So just be careful of those spikes. That's how you guys get to Sands of Karak, the map location, and a simple key. For more quick guides, I have a Silksong playlist down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like and comment, subscribe for more. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel, guys. I'm glad you guys are enjoying my content. And thanks for watching.